what you do is you drop the whole engine and transmission out of the car. And you see I've got the car on the lift here. And a few things you need to know. You got 4 bolts that hold the subframe and engine assembly up to the body. That's one of the last things you'll do. This harness here is a pass-through. And if you can see that hole up through there, and it's actually on the right rear of the vehicle. The computer is up there as well. You can see the computer that plugs in there. There's also some grounds in that corner right there on a 10mm nut you have to disconnect. You will have to disconnect, let's see, you got a power cord here that goes to the alternator and the starter. And you've also got another connector here on the transmission that you have to disconnect. The shift cable, and I had to loosen this mount up here to get that shift cable out of there because it fits through that big hole. So you'll have to disconnect that mount to get it out. You've got the coolant hoses there and your AC lines you'll have to disconnect there. Of course your brake hoses and looks like wheel speed sensor wiring. You've got a evap line, your fuel line right here to disconnect from the purge valve, and then the fuel rail there. Let's see what else you got. You got the parking brake, and I'm not sure if I did this correctly. I gotta look into that, but it just kind of slid out of the parking brake assembly, so I gotta look into that to see. That may not be the correct way to disconnect that. The battery, just so you know, you need to disconnect the battery, and it's located under the passenger floorboard. And then once you get everything disconnected, I took a floor jack and just kind of braced it, left the tires on, and I put some jack stands under the front there, as you see, and just let those, it's got a lot of Torx bits, so have some Torx bits ready, and take those 4 bolts out, and just, if you got a lift or whatever, you can just kind of ease it up slowly, just so you don't rip nothing if something you forgot to disconnect. But